Yes, guys, welcome back to episode 5 of the Borussia Dortmund Career Mode series. And in today's episode, we've got a jam-packed occasion. 8 massive games to contend with. We've got a couple of games in different competitions. I think we've got the final Champions League game, maybe. I don't know if we finished that against... I know we finished against Ajax last episode, didn't we? We've got the DFB Pokal. I think we've got 2 rounds in that. And then we've got quite a few Bundesliga games to contend with. So we'll start with the first game which we've got this episode, which will be against VfL Bochum away from home. But the first bit of business to contend with is promoting youth players so we can continue our 20-game sort of win streak which we've got and which we need to actually gain for this episode to be, for this season to be a success. So it's going to be Valentin Sommer and a young Belgian goalkeeper. Sommer's going to be the one I've chosen to get at least 20 games this season. Hopefully, he'll be useful and integral to the team as much as we need him to be. And yeah, it should be pretty straightforward, to be honest, guys. I'm hoping that this episode goes by in a breeze, goes really well, to be fair. Unfortunately, we've got no press conference today. I've already answered the questions in the comments. We'll do a press conference either in the next one or the one after that, depending on how many questions we get. There's only a couple of questions in this one. We've got one about competitive mode. Is it on? It is not, but at the end of this episode I do actually change and put it on. So we'll do a little callback when we get to that part of the episode. And yeah, it should be a little bit harder with that, I'd at least imagine. So yeah, we'll start with this first game we've got against VfL Bochum. Hopefully we get the win. It's just hard to say. They're a decent side, and they really are. They've got some good players, and they've obviously lost Bella Kotchap and that to Southampton. They're young centre back, but they're still a decent team. I think Bochum stayed up last season. I changed the teams. I don't know if it's saved, but we do indeed win that game 3-0. Haller gets a hat-trick. I mean, is there anything else we can say about Sebastian Haller and how much of a wonderful talent he really is? Obviously had the terrible circumstances at the start of this real-life season, but on this new season we've started, he's all golden, and he's so good. He's our best striker. Another 3 goals for him. And another 3-0 victory for Borussia Dortmund. So very, very nice to see, to be fair. But we're going to start off with the first playable gameplay section of the episode. We see Marco Reus, the captain, warming up before the kickoff. And yeah, we should be in for a treat. We've got Schalke in the Riverside Derby. It's called something like that. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called the Riverside Derby. I'm not German, so I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, we'll get on with this game at the Signal Iduna Park against Schalke. Sorry, I'm just watching a Liverpool game at the corner of my eye, and I've just seen Julian Alvarez's goal might have been ruled off. I'm not actually sure what's going to happen yet. I'll keep you updated though, guys. It's a bit late, but we do have a very strong team out as usual. Ozcan comes in the midfield for the usual Mats Hummels, who's gone back to the left centre back instead of Akanji. Then we have the midfield 2 of Bellingham and Milinkovic-Savic, and then Reina, Reus and Haller as the striking trio. So a strong team. The first highlight comes our way in the 10th minute. Reina's got the ball, looking for the cross back stick, goes for the back pass, plays it towards Haller, whose shot is blocked. Now it's played outside towards Milinkovic-Savic, who's got a bit of space here. Looking for the finesse shot from distance, bends it, lovely, it's off the bar. And Schalke escape with it. But in the 24th minute, Reus has an effort saved very well by the Schalke goalkeeper. I think it's Raphael Farman, to be fair. But Haller wins the ball back very, very well. Looking for the pass inside again. Goes for the shot instead. And Sebastian Haller, 1-0. Brilliant goal by him. He's been in red-hot form so far this episode. I mean, all season, to be fair. Brilliant goal by Sebastian Haller. He's just so well there. Just really, really well. Such a good player. And we are indeed 1-0 ahead. And that is all we get for the first half, unfortunately. Very, very difficult team to break down. Obviously, it's a big derby as well, but we've got more luck in the second half, as we will see more chances being created. So, in the 56th minute, we do get a chance coming down the line. Adeyemi's got the ball this time. Pass it in towards Reus, who hits one. It's a great save by the keeper. It falls back out to Reus on the weak foot with a wonderful volley to make it 2-0. Brilliant goal. I've just seen Julian Alvarez's goal has been allowed. I mean, there was nothing wrong with it. You know, guys, I watch football as well, funnily enough. I do indeed watch football, but great goal by Reus. Look at the volley, look at the technique. Absolutely tremendous goal by big boy Marco, our star player of the last 10 years, to be honest. Brilliant goal by him. And we're 2-0 ahead. But we do get another chance. Sommer plays the ball out wide towards Reina. Bellingham with a chance to pass it towards Adeyemi. Ball rolls the keeper. And we're 3-0 ahead. It's becoming an absolute domination game. I think the keeper's called Frazzle, not Farman. It looked like Farman, but it's not. Brilliant goal, though, by Adeyemi. And a brilliant ball again through the middle of the defence for another assist, to be fair, from our midfielders. And yeah, guys, 3-0 victory. Absolutely tremendous. Really, really nice to see indeed. It's really weird, you know, because I really enjoy using Reina, but I was looking at his stats halfway through this episode and I was thinking, he's got 2 goals all season, Giovanni Reina, and no assists. Is something wrong with him? So I'm thinking we might have to, like, strengthen up the right wing spot before the end of this episode, and I think you've seen the thumbnail and you know who we might end up going for eventually. But it's just so strange that Gio Reina's involved as, like, the second assist. If that was a stat on FIFA, he'd have many, but just doesn't get the contributions which we need from him. But yeah, Bellingham gets the man of the match with a 7.8 rating, and it's an excellent result to round out the halfway point of this season, almost, because this is the actual final game for the halfway stage. We've got Hertha Berlin, our former career mode guys. By the way, check that out if you want, because I've had some nice little comments on it, and apparently it's quite a good series. I'm going to say that myself, obviously, but a lot of people have said, about 10 people have said it's a good series. So yeah, if you want to check that out, there's always a chance. It's only 12 episodes. It's not a very long one, only a season. But yeah, you can see what happens in that. But yeah, we have got the next game of the career mode episode, and yeah, it's a decent little away side. Hertha Berlin, obviously sleeping giants, really big team with a really big stadium, literally in the capital, and they're a team contending with relegation every season. It's so strange. But yeah, Sommer's going to get his first start for the boys since his call up to the team, and we'll simulate this game. Hopefully we can get the dub against Kevin Prince Boateng's Hertha Berlin, and we get a 4-2 victory. Very, very weird results. I don't normally see these from simulations, but we start off with Adeyemi scoring in the 15th, and a minute after half-time, Haller scores. Belotti then scores the second top scorer in the Bundesliga in the 51st minute. I can't believe they signed Belotti. That's a weird signing in itself. But then we scored 2 more goals through Adeyemi and Sebastian Haller to seal the 4-1. And then Escobar scored in the 79th. And yeah, decent result. Man of the match, of course, Sebastian Haller and Adeyemi. Both the 2 goals, share the man of the match. And a very, very nice result indeed. But we're on to bigger and better things now. We've obviously got a game against Eintracht Frankfurt coming up very, very soon. We will see that Sebastian Haller has won the Bundesliga Player of the Month. I think our players have won it for every single season. Not every single season, sorry, every single month of the season so far. So yeah, we had Royce for the first 2 months, I believe, and then obviously Haller's won it this time to round out the end of the year. So very, very nice to see, to be fair. We've obviously got a little bit of money to play with, and obviously, as I said earlier, I was looking at the stats of Giovanni Reina, and I'm just disappointed in him. I really am. Look at that. 20 games, 2 goals, 0 assists. Yes, we've got 6 clean sheets, but he's not a defender. He needs to be better. He really does need to be better. So I thought, who's the perfect replacement for him? I'd look at a couple. I thought Dembele, that'd be a lovely one to bring back. Ousmane Dembele, former Borussia Dortmund wonder kid. Obviously, things haven't gone perfectly for him at Barcelona, but I thought he's a little bit expensive. But this man, he's a year younger, and he's American, so he's got great shooting. He just seems like the perfect player for this side. That was very inappropriate. If you got that, I'm sorry. If you're American, I'm even more sorry. It's not funny to joke about. Well, it is. But yeah, £50 million is the sum we're going to offer towards the Chelsea left winger Christian Pulisic. Not Thomas Tuchel accepts the fee. That'll be a good sign in this if we can get hold of him. Such a remarkable player, Christian Pulisic, when he's in his full flow. Obviously injured last season, didn't really come back at the best sort of ability and fitness that he needed. He's sort of missing that blistering pace he's got at the moment. But on FIFA, he's got 93 pace. He's absolutely rapid. He's faster than anything you've ever seen. So we will try and agree contract terms with him now. A crucial squad role seems like the perfect thing for him since we're trying to loan out Giovanni Reina, as he's been quite poor this first half of the season. Obviously an American for an American. Both got great shooting as well, so I'm going to stop with that joke. But yeah, crucial squad role, 5-year contract, £120,000 a week. A little bit of a wage rise, which seems realistic to me. He'd probably accepted like 80 grand, but we'll do that. $1.5 million signing on bonus as well. And welcome back to the club, former Brackley Town youth star, Christian Pulisic. Such a talented player. Literally the LeBron James of soccer is what I've heard from some people. And he's such a talent. He really is. But yeah, we'll start off with that game we've got against Eintracht Frankfurt. Trying to prove to you guys, by the way, I play an ultimate. Look like 2/3 up on your screen. when we come off changing the team, because we're not doing like the intros we normally do. I want to prove to you guys that we played Ultimate with sliders. It's so frustrating that people don't believe me. I understand why you don't believe me, but I don't mean to say it in like a bad way. This is why I need competitive mode on. I'm just good at the game. I really am. In a non-big-headed way. But Pulisic will get his first appearance in today's episode. He'll have a bench cameo, I should say. The cameras will love him. But yeah, we have got Eintracht Frankfurt away from home in the Bundesliga. Very good team. Aller's former team. And you can see ultimate difficulty, and we'll get ahead. With this game we've got against Frankfurt. I'm not sure what the stadium's called. It's like the Deutsche Bank Stadium or something like that, isn't it? But yeah, it's red and black. That's all we need to know. Yeah, the Deutsche Bank Park Stadium. So yeah, very strong team Frankfurt. We'll get started with the first out of the game in the 17th minute. Aller's got the ball against his former side. Finds Marco Reus. He's got a chance to beat the keeper. And Kevin Trapp picks the ball out of his net already. 18 minutes in. We're 1-0 ahead. Very, very nice goal indeed. The captain of Dortmund for many, many years, Marco Reus. And it doesn't look like it's going to change very soon. Sebastian Haller with an assist against his former side. Shouldn't have sold him, boys, really, should you? You shouldn't have took the money off West Ham. But yeah, 1-0 already. Very, very good start to the game as Guerrero wins the ball back again. We are going to get another chance here. Reus again looking for Sebastian Haller, who finds the ball towards Adeyemi. Can we make it 2 in the first 20 minutes of the game? Karim Adeyemi. Could this be a thumping? Because I feel like it could be. Very, very good goal again by Karim Adeyemi. Karim the dream. And we're not quite done just yet. 8 minutes after that, Haller shrugs off his man Hinteregger. Can Haller score? He can't. Comes back out towards Dahoud, who hits it on the half volley. And Mahmoud Dahoud, the guy who questioned him, Swaz's careers, was like, is he good enough to play for the teams in Europe? Are you going to keep him? Yeah, he's damn good. He's unreal. He really is. I appreciate every comment I get. And honestly, guys, he is so damn good. Mahmoud Dahoud, his finishing's unreal, his dribbling's sublime, and his passing is tremendous. Brilliant goal by him. 3-0 ahead now at the Deutsche Bank Park Arena. And it looks like game, set, and match already. One final chance for the half, though, in the 36th minute. Haller himself gets played through. Hinteregger can't keep up. Can Haller make it 4-0? Yes, he can. This is ultimate difficulty, guys. You saw it before the game. Sebastian Haller makes it 4-0. This is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Brilliant goal again by Big Seb Haller, and he's dominating his former side. Brilliant first half, though. We are 4-0 up, as I say, into the first half interval. It's just too easy. It really, really is. But we'll pick back up in the 59th minute. Haller plays the ball out towards Reus. He's looking at the inside pass towards Milinkovic-Savic. He has to beat Trapp from here. Ball rolls the keeper. Jumps over his trailing hand. And this is way, way too easy. It really, really is. This is an absolute domination. But again, we're still not done. 63 minutes now. Haller's played through. Can he get his second? Yes, he can. Sebastian Haller receives the ball off Rafael Guerrero. He big mans his former side because he doesn't care. They sold him to West Ham. I can't believe it. I really can't. These won the Europa League last year. And they're losing 7-0. Honestly, ridiculous. Ridiculous. And one final chance. Pulisic is now on. Off the bench. 73 minutes. He's got Ilsanker to beat. Gets past him, just skips past him, dribbles past him on the touchline, plays it back towards Sebastian Haller, who seals his hat-trick. This has been far too easy. We're turning on competitive mode in the next episode, we really are. But yeah, that's the end of a 7-0 absolute hammering. It really, really was. Brilliant result yet again. And we're cruising, we really are. It looks like we've already won the Bundesliga, I'm not being funny. They had 3 shots, but 2.6 expected goals. Again, Kobal did his job very, very well. 21 shots, 6.8 expected goals for us. And Kevin Trapp still made a few saves, guys. I'm not being funny. But the player ratings are in, and we dominated him. We really did. Haller takes home the man of the match with 3 goals, 2 assists. Adeyemi and Reus both combined for 2 contributions apiece, and Milinkovic-Savic, Dahoud, Guerrero, and Pulisic all get a contribution apiece. So yeah, that's at the end of the little gameplay portion there. We've got another youth intake to just have a quick look at. And then we've got a few more sims. Then we've got a couple more games to contend with at the end of the episode. Because obviously we have to make 8 games up every episode, basically, so we can get through the seasons quicker than we used to. Because we used to do like 3 games an episode. It used to be absolutely ridiculous. Back in the dark days is what I'll call them. Because we used to, honestly, the Fulham career mode could have been like 15 episodes. But ended up being like 4 seasons, 50 episodes. It were mad. It was absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, as I say, guys, we'll just get through this youth intake very, very quickly. A few good players to contend with for the next youth set, which we've got sorting out. Obviously, none of them are going to really feature this season, but Dortmund have a strong tradition of using youth players in their teams, and a lot feature quite regularly. So we are gonna use the most of it, make the most of what we've got, because it makes sense. It makes sense to use the Dortmund youth players as much as we can. Like, they've had so many talented ones in the past. They obviously robbed Sancho off Man City. I think spent like half a season bitting and batting between the B team and the A team. And there's been loads. There's been so many. Obviously, Lars Ricken as well. Ruiz was a former Dortmund academy prospect before he got dropped for Mönchengladbach. But, you know, it's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. He's come back, been our best player this season. And we've got another Bundesliga game to contend with, guys. So hopefully we can get the dub in this as well, because we're actually unbeaten as of still, which is ridiculous because we're at the 20-point game mark. We've got Freiburg, Schlotterbeck's former team. I think he's getting a start for this as well. We're going to make another game for Sommer in this, take Chan off, and hopefully we get the dub against SC Freiburg. We get the 3-0 victory. Royce scored the final goal. He also scored the first goal, and Thomas Meunier scored in the 37th as well. You know what? Meunier's been very good as a backup / starter, sharing the limelight with Mori. But the man of the match again goes to Marco Reus with a 9.7. Brilliant performance by him yet again. As we move on to another simulated game. Guys, you love the simulated games. Don't lie to me. I know you do. But yeah, we've got Hoffenheim this time. TSG Hoffenheim, obviously a very adequate team, I should say. They're not amazing. They're just okay. They're pretty good. But yeah, hopefully we get the dub in this one as well. I'm just showing you that we've got Hoffenheim again, just to prove it, just to cement it even further. But yeah, a few changes to the side yet again. I'm just hammering on now. This is what Docs does. He just hammers on a tangent, and it's just different. It's just different to what I normally do with the like play-by-play commentary. So yeah, we've made a few changes. Milinkovic-Savic can play the holding midfield role. I think I might let Elsa have a game, to be fair. I think he deserves it. Pulisic as well. He didn't play that game at all, so I might start him for this one as a right winger, which is what he's going to get trained to eventually, which just makes sense because, I mean, he used to be a right winger for Dortmund, didn't he, before Chelsea converted him to the dark side and made him a left winger so he could cut inside on that juicy right foot. But yeah, still, that's a very strong team we've got there. Hopefully we can beat Hoffenheim. Should be a very difficult game. And we'll sim it. What do we get? A 3-2 victory again, guys. It's not very comprehensive, is it, to be honest? So Skov opened the score, and then just before half-time, Royce got an equaliser. Just after half-time, Rafael Guerreiro made it 2-1 to us. Florian Grilic scored in the 75th. What a talent he is. Such an absolute weapon of a midfielder. But then Rafael Guerreiro stole it just before injury time began, and we win the game 3-2. Man of the match goes to Marco Reus, who must have got a couple of assists because Guerrero got 2 goals and didn't pip him to the man of the match award, so he's probably quite annoyed with that. But still, very, very good result indeed. Marco Reus, star of the show. What do you expect? Really, really good talent. Really, really brilliant player, Marco Reus. But yeah, excellent result yet again. We're not quite done yet for the off-camera stuff. We've now got Bayern Munich in the DFB Pokal quarter-final. What a difficult draw that is. But before we have a look at our transfer history to go back on what we've done in this January window, because obviously you didn't see everything. Rain had gone on loan for the rest of the season to Manchester City. Wagnerman's gone on loan to Leicester City for the rest of the season. And then obviously we signed Christian Pulisic for £50 million. While Paslak, Semic, they both went on loan. And Brabec went for a £3.05 million deal to PSV Eindhoven. So yeah, nice little bit of business for us. 4 players out, 1 in. We had a stacked squad, to be fair. We didn't need all the players we had. But hopefully Wagnerman gets some more game time, goes up a few overalls to compete with Meunier and Mori for next season. And obviously, Reina needs to just improve his goal output, really. He might get a few Champions League games as well because FIFA works like that. But still, guys, yeah, another game against Bayern Munich. We are not going to look at the little build-up things, but like the actual animations for the game, the lineups. Just going to do it here so we can show it's an ultimate, guys, because it's going to be another high-scoring affair. It's ultimate difficulty. Look at it, 5-minute halves. I don't change anything. It's partly clear. We've got an orange ball now. That's all we need to know. But yeah, we have got Bayern Munich at the Signal Iduna Park. Very difficult game indeed. We see the background. Is that a Thomas Munya Tifo? Is that a Marco Reus one? I can't tell from this angle. Was it Sergej Milinkovic-Savic? I don't even know. So many players it could be. In the 5th minute, we do get a chance. More's coming down the line. Look for the back stick towards Milinkovic-Savic. That man again wins the header on the back stick, and he makes it 1-0 against FC Bayern Munich. A team heavily linked with him in real life. And Milinkovic-Savic is a weird celebration, but still, brilliant goal. Mori with another assist. He's so good at getting down that right-hand side. Delivers a juicy ball. It's a great goal by Milinkovic-Savic. By the way, guys, it's Christian Pulisic's first start at home when we're using him, so it's quite a big occasion for him. But it's the first goal for Milinkovic-Savic in the DFB Pokal because he gets benched a lot for it because he needs the rest. But straight from kickoff, Kimmich gives away the ball towards Sebastian Haller. Pulisic skins Sane on toes, gets past Leon Goretzka as well. Now he's got Alphonso Davies to beat. This is easier said than done. He gets past him really well, cuts down the line against Hernandez. He's tackled just unfortunately as Bayern make a mess of it. Back in towards Pulisic, and Milinkovic-Savic makes it 2-0. What were Bayern doing? Woeful defending, but Pulisic gets his second assist for the club. His first in the DFB Pokal, his first contribution entirely in that competition. It's another goal though for Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, new boy to new boy. And look how weird this animation is. Like goes through his leg so he can finish it. Still a brilliant goal by Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. And we're now 2-0 ahead. All ready in the 35th minute. Muller's got the ball, looking for the little tight angle inside. Plays it back towards Leroy Sané. Quick 1-2 between the pair. Back in towards Jovic, who finds the front post. Unguarded by Gregor Kobal. And it's now 2-1. Bayern have got a little bit of leverage back in this game. We need to work very hard so we don't lose. But just before half-time, we do get another chance. Pulisic has got a chance on goal. Gets past Davies, hits it low and hard. Neuer makes a comfortable save. But straight from that, for some reason, Neuer throws it straight to Pulisic. He's got a chance to dink him from here. He does dink him successfully, but Neuer gets back just in time to end the first half. That was really unlucky. It really was. Pulisic probably should have scored, but he just needs to get a little bit more confidence, try new things. But yeah, excellent first half. We'll restart in the second in the 70th minute for the only highlight of the half, I believe. And we're coming down the line with Sebastian Haller, who finds a lovely ball towards Reus. It's tackled by Savic, who gives it back towards Reus. Milinkovic-Savic in the right place at the right time again. With 3-1 up, he's bagged a hat-trick in the DFB Pokal. The good ball in initially from Marco Reus, Christian Pulisic. Sabitzer made a massive mess of this. Look at that. Woeful from him. Then Milinkovic-Savic, the easiest job in the world. SMS makes it 3-1, and we get the comfortable victory in the DFB Pokal quarter-final. Surely we're favourites for the trophy now. I think only Leipzig remain in the bid to conquer this trophy. But yeah, excellent performance again. 4.7 expected goals to 2.1 and 4 times more shots. Pulisic got a 9.1 rating while only registering 1 actual assist. I think that shows how good he was in this game overall. Milinkovic-Savic with a perfect 10 rating, steals the man of the match off him. Deservedly so, I must say. He was fantastic this game. Sommer gets another performance under his belt as well. A little cameo for the final 15 minutes. Played quite well as well, to be fair. 6 rating for him. And still, guys, we're unbeaten this season. How in the hell are we unbeaten? Our team's class, but it's not as good as this team. I mean, we lost the first game of the actual series against Bayern in the Super Cup. But yeah, still excellent performance nonetheless. And we'll have a look at the other quarterfinal results. Leipzig beat Augsburg 2-0. Hertha go out to Union Berlin 1-0. That's who we want in the next round. Union Berlin or Stuttgart, to be fair, because that's not a bad draw either. Cause, I mean, they're not great, really, are they? We got the hardest draw possible, but we came through flying colours. Got a little bit lucky with a couple of the goals. Really like bad defensive performance from Bayern Munich's standpoint, especially from people like Davies, who got skinned a few times by Christian Pulisic, and also by Sabitzer, who had an absolute nightmare against Marco Reus on the left. We're going to change the ball colour. I think we want an orange ball at this point because they keep putting us on snowy pitches randomly, and I can't see the ball. It still keeps a white ball. I don't know why it does it. But I was looking for the Bundesliga one, but I couldn't quite find it. I think it's the Derby Star ball, but, you know, I'll find it off camera, or at least try to. I think I just saw it then, actually, saying that we'll not use the Adidas UCL when I sort it out in the next episode. But yeah, we've sorted that out very nice. We've switched on competitor mode, of course, as well. And we're 14 points clear with 14 games to play. 17 wins, 3 draws, 0 losses, 62 scored, 13 conceded, 49 goal difference. and 54 points. How ridiculous is that? But still, the top scorer in the league remains Sebastian Haller with 19 league goals in 16 appearances. I think it's 16 or 15. Honestly, the monitor's tiny. It might be 15. I don't care. I don't know. But yeah, the top assister in the league is also Marco Reus with 9 assists. Philippe's got 7, level with Jude Bellingham on 7 as well. And then Rafael Guerreiro, our left wing back, has got 6. While Kobal is far and away the highest clean sheets in the league with 9 in 20. And I think they're all in games we've played as well. Maybe one has been in a simulated game. But in simulated games, we mostly concede, so it's quite frustrating. But still, I digress. It doesn't really matter. But on into the next episode, we've got a home game to start with against Bayer Leverkusen. An away game then follows in the capital against Union Berlin. An away game. Is that away or is it home? I can't even see. That's how small the monitor is. Against Mönchengladbach. An away game in the UCL against a former side at Real Madrid. Another away game against FC Augsburg. Funnily enough, another away game against Mainz. And then our home game against Werder Bremen. And our home game to finish off against Real Madrid for our 8 games that episode. And hopefully, the end of that episode will be into the quarterfinals of the UCL. So I'm not being funny. Real Madrid is such a ridiculous draw for the Champions League. Do you not think? That's pretty stupid. For say we won the group on 16 points, we've got Real Madrid. Absolutely ridiculous load of nonsense by this game generator. I can't understand that. We should have got Sporting or someone like that. But I digress, guys. That is the end of the episode. Thank you for watching the Borussia Dortmund Career Mode, Episode 5, The Return of Pulisic, and I'll catch you in the next one very, very soon. Stay safe, guys. See ya.